Boys, how's it going? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Look, you guys know I'm a streamer. That's like my job. I go on twitch.tv, I stream whatever I stream, I edit down, and I upload for you guys. But streaming has been getting a little bit weird lately, and the platform that I used to look up to so much is getting a lot of hate these days. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe you don't hang out on Twitch too much. And that is, of course, the sex wars. There's no other real way to put it, but that's pretty much exactly what it is. It is an entire section of Twitch devoted to just trying to seem as appealing sexually as possible to get as many views as possible. And look, I'm European, okay? I'm all for boobies, all right? Butts, whatever it is. But I also feel like things might have gotten a little out of hand. Now, this is Amaranth. I'm a huge Amaranth fan. And, you know, I'm friends with Amaranth. She was literally on my game show like a week ago. But what happened for a long time is a lot of... Oh, sorry, excuse me. I'll just speak while this is going. What happened for a long time is a lot of like women mostly would go into the just chatting section and they do super sexual stuff and to be next to some like more chill lifestyle content like, you know, Tubbo, a 17-year-old British kid playing Minecraft. And so it didn't make a lot of sense and it kind of was weird. And so everybody was moved to a different category, which was called hot tubs, pools, and beaches. And that category, you know, what usually is much smaller, right? Like you can tell there's 147,000 people who follow this, and there are 14 million people that follow this. And so a lot of these streams started to die. But the new section that everyone has decided to take over is ASMR. Because ASMR has been around a long time. I mean, even Pokey had an ASMR channel for a long time. It has 2.4 million followers, and people like browsing ASMR. But now, if you browse ASMR, instead of getting, you know, someone talking in your ear, you get, well, a little bit extra from especially these two. And real quick, before any of this video goes on, these women aren't the problem, all right? Going into their chat and saying, what you're doing is abhorrent, my child is on this platform, is about as useful as going on to their stream and going, hey, baby, want some fuck? It's not helpful. It's not going to change anything. It's just harassment. If you really have any qualms or concerns, you take it up with the person who has control, power, and that's Twitch, all right? It's always Twitch, right? You never get mad at the player. You get mad at the game that allows them to do that, whatever they want to do. You know what I mean? So just, you know, be cool. You guys represent Ludwig community. Be chill, Lud buds. And enjoy. And also subscribe. Now, if you don't know, there's a pretty exciting war that started, I think, like a year ago between Amaranth and Indie Fox. Pretty much, it's like Team Jacob or Team Edward. All right, Amaranth is the OG, and if you don't know, here's the deep cut background. Indie Fox messaged Amaranth like a year or two ago and said, it is weird, champ, that you use your body and your sexuality to promote yourself. That's lame. You're bad for that. And then Indie Fox said, I want the bread, doubled down and did it herself. But here's my problem with it. Let's just go into an incognito browser, not for any weird reason, just to see if when I'm not logged into Twitch, oh, I just immediately am met with Amaranth. Now, let's go to a different channel. Let's go to Soda Poppin'. Oh, God, Jesus Christ, it's my ear. Do you see the message that is on my screen? Look, I'm not saying this is an end-all solution, but it is crazy to me that somehow...
Then I like playing tanky priests. I know some priests, a lot of priests play with a lot more MP5.
Two 30-year-old nerds talking about tanky priests playing classic World of Warcraft, all right? Just going hard in the arena. That's mature content, right? But then this? No, come on. This is family fun. Hey, here's a fun test, kids. Throw this on your big TV at home. And then when your parents come in, say, hey, mom, hey, pop, check it out. It's not mature content. It's family friendly. We got Amaranth on the big screen. And look, I like Amaranth. I actually really do. I think she knows how to work the system. She knows how to make a lot of money from this. The problem is that Indie Fox and Amaranth, their war, they are really innovating at a faster rate than Bezos and Zuckerberg. I mean, seriously, every single time they develop a new meta on how to be more sexual, the other one doubles down. Do you know this is true? Amaranth owns 18 Pickle Ricks. And the reason she owns all those Pickle Ricks is because she would ride on them in the hot tub, and she didn't want Indie Fox to be able to ride on them in her hot tubs. So she bought out every single Pickle Rick from Amazon. I mean, that is literally monopoly levels of business strategy. That's like what Jeff Bezos does to book companies. That's what he did to Barnes and Nobles. Do you remember the bookstore Borders? Yeah, that's what happened. All right, Bezos, Amaranth, Borders, and now they're gone forever. But the entire rivalry is just heating up and making more and more sexual content for more and more viewerships. And look, I don't want her kicked off the platform. It's the last thing I want. The problem is there's no real way on Twitch to prevent people from doing this monetarily, because everything that people do is just chasing the bag, right? And on YouTube, how do they stop people from doing content they don't want to do? Well, pretty simple. They just demonetize the video. I mean, if you ever are confused on how YouTube changes people's content, look no further than someone like, Cold Ones. Like, these guys still make great content, but this is not the content they were making 10 years ago. And maybe it's because they've just changed as humans and they don't find that funny. But also, in part, it probably is because they got a yellow money sign every time they would upload a video. Everything YouTube does in reference to monetization changes how people use the platform. For example, when they changed the monetization time from 10 to 8 minutes, a lot of people started uploading 8-minute videos instead of 10-minute videos. 8-minute, 1 second, right? Everything you do in terms of monetization shifts how every single creator uploads and makes their videos. It's a one-to-one change. This isn't even the biggest problem with the platform. Honestly, the biggest problem I see is slots. Now, if you, again, aren't a huge Twitch watcher, you won't know about this, but gambling is another huge meta on Twitch. The number one streamer, XQC, someone who I like, is a huge gambler. And if you look in the past like 30 or 60 days, the biggest streamer, XQC, has done gambling, all right, in the past month for 44 hours. It's the second highest category he's been in. And look, I got no problem with gambling. I gamble, all right? I've done blackjack videos and streams. The thing is that all of these are sponsored streams. And all of these are also monetized. And they get paid to watch the slot machine go ding, 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 and then make a lot of money. And look, I'm not trying to be a tattletale. I'm not trying to be a fun ruiner. But if you get paid for things like this, then you'll do it more often. And if you don't get paid, you'll do it less. And Twitch, unfortunately, has no yellow money sign. And maybe everyone on YouTube's thinking, well, Ludwig, the money sign sucks. All right, every creator hates when that comes up. You're right. And you only usually hear about the times it was used maybe incorrectly. But a lot of the times it's used really correctly. And it curbs content that would otherwise maybe taint what is the meta on the platform and what people are doing, right? Maybe we wouldn't have had vlogs in Minecrafters. Instead, we would have had sexy ASMR on YouTube and trying to do death-defying stunts with grocery carts off roofs, which would actually be kind of cool. But that's besides the point. The point is it shifts the content to a more Disney version, a more family-friendly, which isn't always a bad thing. But I'll leave you with this because I think this is the funniest example of what's wrong with Twitch right now. Retro Gaijin's a streamer I watch who's been on Twitch for as long as I can remember. Literally since I first started watching Twitch. He's the first guy I ever subscribed to. And he posted this on Twitter the other day. Based on a review of its content, we have removed the emote retrogasm from Twitch, which is sexualized torsos or bodily fluids. Sexualized torsos, remember that word because this is the next picture in this tweet. I don't know. I don't think I'm crazy. I don't think Retro's crazy. I just think that this is probably a little more sexual than an emote. So if you're willing to get rid of a 112 by 112 pixel emote, then why does my left ear have to go through what Indie Fox and Amaranth are doing? I really hate the ear thing. The ear thing makes me a little uncomfortable. If that doesn't sway you on how bad this problem's getting, then I hope this does. Because, look, forget about the kids, all right? I don't care about the kids. Fuck them kids, okay? Forget about even other creators who get lumped in, you know, perhaps an ASM artist who's been doing this for 10 years with two people who are just trying to get to the top of the category with their sexualization. If we're going to stop this trend, stop it because it's now affecting my home life. Let me just show you the clip. It's a little hard to look at. Cutie needs help. Look at her stream. What's she doing?
Dude, how the fuck do you do this? I don't understand. How the fuck? Help! My butt is sagging. Sorry.
What did I just click on to get here?
She got Squidward after 500 Krabby Patty's ass right now. Clint Stevens somewhere going hog wild. So, if none of my other arguments swayed you, then do it so Cutie can come back to the good side. Anyway, that was it, boys. If you aren't, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next video.